Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your free flowing intuitive reading, my friends. So please take it as it resonates, okay? Virgo, I I wanna address this. I feel like there is something, a specific energy, a specific situation, specific connection, however it is, something very specific wants to make a very like very grand presence in your life, like it wants to come in your life like desperately. And we got this card, Piper, is your first card. And it really like this is it almost like this energy is making like very adamant about to be present in your life. And I feel like it could be that I feel like maybe you are tapping into something. Okay, hold on. It almost like whether it's a new connection or whether it's a new hobby or not hobby. This is something more than hobby. This is something significant that you are catching feelings for. And whether it's a person or whether it's a certain way of thinking or certain way of being, however it is, you are catching feelings onto it, like you feel that this is, like, and it's kind of making this, it's pulling you to the point that you feel like that you cannot stop thinking about it, whether it's a person or whether it's a job or whether it's a career, whether it's a that you are thinking about some essay or something. There is a, like, I don't know, it's something that is very much that almost have a hold on your mind. It's like they wanna be in your life, that existence wants to be in your life. And it's like, and they are deliberately emitting that desperate energy to you. And I feel like there is a sense from you which is like a little bit of pushback. If it is like, let's say you are kind of falling for somebody, or you feel like, okay, whatever job you are doing, you are obsessively getting into it, and you feel like, okay, I need to stop when I can rather than when I want to stop, and but I cannot. And so it's like that, like you are trying to put a break on it, not like completely stop, but you're trying to control its dominance over your mind, and then we got this ecstasis card. And I'm not going to show you all the cards because I cannot hold all the cards at once, but most of the cards here is combining this number 2626, like 224. We got broken down to 6, which is like a heart chakra number, something that is playing with your heartstring, that is playing with your like that's why it's becoming so obsessively or obsessively um getting pulled towards it. And then we got this two card, ecstasis. And I feel like that, yes, it is something that sparks something in you. This is something that you would like to have in your life. You would like to have its presence, but at the same time I feel like that it has the ability to latch on to you, whatever it is. That's what I'm saying, like it has the ability. Like, look at this two, it's almost like there is a hook. The way this two is curved, it's like almost like there is a hook. It can latch onto your skin, it can latch onto your entity. If it is a connection, you feel like this connection gonna be almost like it's feeding off you. Is it a bad thing? No, it's, we're not talking about good and bad here. We're talking about how you are feeling towards this situation, and it feels like the whatever it is that it kind of got hold on your mind. You feel like if you encourage this, if you let it come any closer, it's gonna be almost like it's gonna be a part of you. And being a mutable sign, you might be, you know, a little hesitant about that latched on kind of connectivity. You are a little bit hesitant on that, you know. And then we got this six card again. You know, I'm telling you, it's like a combination of two and six. Two is like, is this the emotional, you feel like the emotional attachment towards this energy gonna be so potent that it will almost like enslave you in a certain way. Like you will be under this desire or under this obsession, like almost like, you know, like you will lose control, and you don't want to lose control. You don't want to lose control. You don't want to lose control. You feel like that this is such a, but you feel the connection though. You feel that it is not it's not a fake thing, it's a real deal. And but it has this connotation of strong attachment. I don't know whether you are creating that thought because maybe you are a little bit um like shy away from any kind of commitment, whether commitment to another person, whether commitment to a connection, a commitment to a thought, commitment to a book, commitment to a certain kind of pleasures, commitment to a certain kind of lifestyle. So you feel like that kind of, when it gonna latch on to you or hook on to you, what you gonna do if you don't want this to be a part of your identity? It almost feel like that is gonna be a part of your identity. And so you are very puzzled about that. Again, then look at this, 2 and 6, combination of 2 and 6. It's like, yes, your heart is involved in here. You want this. There is a sense of being, you know, like you want to be a part of this existence. You don't want to isolate yourself from this experience or this existence. But at the same time, you feel like there is a high possibility that it's gonna be something that you won't be able to get away from if you want to in later on. Like, so you are thinking, you are like being very pragmatic. There is a lot of pragmatic thoughts that coming to you, and you are like, okay, do I desire? Yes. Do I want? Is it? Yes. But do I know, is this something that I will be wanting forever? No. But what will I do if I don't want it forever, and if it is already a part of my identity, if it is already cohabiting within me? How will I be separating that from myself? So it's like that kind of thought. So you are thinking way ahead, and maybe are projecting a little bit of something that you fear or something. But you know, like the thing is, you are puzzled about it. You are really feel like you are caught in a situation that is new to you. You have not experienced something like this. um you don't experience something like this quite often. I'm not gonna say you have not ever. But you are puzzled by it. You are like, what is the right way to go about it? What is the best way to go about it, which will be practical at the same time, not just practical, which will be also encompassing or considering the spontaneous desire for that. So there is like this kind of you understand, and you are constantly thinking about it. You cannot stop thinking about it. You cannot stop thinking like what would be the solution, you know. Like it's kind of almost, like I said, it almost got a hold on your mind. No matter what you do, this thought kind of runs in the back of your head. This thought kind of runs in the back of your head. Then you got the Sage card, and like it's 19, like, so again it's kind of emphasizing emphasizing on your dilemma. So in one hand, one is like there is like a, you wanna be a self, you wanna be independent, you wanna be have your own self autonomy. At the same time, nine is like almost like this Pisces, your opposite energy. It's like you want to be in the service, you want to be a part of this, you want to dissolve, in that energy. So there is like this sense of I want to experience it in its fullest form, but at the same time I want to retain the sense of self. But you fear that because it has so much of two energy, number two energy, it feels like to you that you won't be able to retain your sense of autonomy, you won't be able to identify yourself as a individual self, because you feel like it's gonna be a part of your identity. So there is like that dilemma, and you are like really thinking about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, as I'm in your energy, I'm getting a little bit of headache in my back of my head, and maybe it's really troubling you. Maybe it's really like you are constantly obsessively thinking about the solution, how to get out of this vicious cycle of dilemma, how to get out of this vicious cycle of dilemma. And I think it comes from this, and the dilemma, it's mainly coming from this thought process that, like we got the Geo, the Slow, and the Singer of Chalice. And here a lot of three energies coming. And I feel like, Virgo, when you think about in your ideal mind, in your ideal way of living, you feel like if it when you okay, I'm just gonna, when you think about love, when you think about you kind of combine love and harmony together, and you kind of combine desire and harmony together. So when you think about love, when you think about desire, you feel like it's gonna be a harmonious sensation. And when I mean by harmonious, you have this idea like, like it's gonna be like a classical music, like a peace of mind. When mind is clear, when you are gathering information in a clear form, when things are not convoluted, when things are it can be complex, it can be rich in nuances, but it cannot be convoluted, it cannot disrupt the sense of peace and balance and harmony. So when you think about love, when you think about desire, that's why this two energy is like very repulsive to you, to the point, because you feel like, when in your mind you see love as a flow, and it's flowing like without any interruption, without any disturbance, like it just flowing naturally. So if it is something that making you feel and think and becoming this obsessive control and overpowering, that means there is something disruptive element within that. So you are kind of, by definition, with by that you are kind of pushing it back. So there is like that dichotomy, and the dichotomy is also coming from, because we got getting this Epona's wild daughter, because this is like, now it's getting like, look at this, 5 and 4, all this volatile energy, which creates, because you feel like, yes, you have this strong pull towards it, but at the same time the energy you are getting out of it, it's not aligning with your preconceived understanding of how desire should feel like, how love should feel like. So there is that kind of discrepancy happening, and you feel like, okay, I thought that, I'm just giving an example, I thought when something significant happen, it's gonna be like a classical music, but this music is like, I don't know, this music is like, I don't know, garage band, or this music is like a rock and roll, or this music is like hard rock or metal. You're like, but I am gravitating towards the tune of it, like that's why the piper, look at this is the music. I'm gravitating towards the tune of it, but it does not align with the sensation that I desire out of it. I am not a hard rock fan, but I am this classical person. I'm giving you metaphor, like I hope you understand my examples here. It's like you are like, like I'm this classical, I want that piece, I wanna hear Schubert, I wanna hear Chopin, and I wanna hear those kind of harmony, but I am gravitating towards this tune is caught my attention, it's making me think, it's making me feel desirable, it's creating some kind of waves in my heart, but it's not that. It's something that I supposed to be not liking. It's supposed to be something that I should be staying away from, because it creates this kind of turmoil that I feel like it's gonna become a part of my identity and entity that I don't want to be a part of. I don't want to be all of a sudden a hard rock head banging person. Like I want to be that person who laid back on a chair in a very calm and quiet place in my room, some trees on the window, some plants on the window, and Beethoven is playing on my vinyl. That kind of, you want that atmosphere. So there is like a certain kind of atmosphere, certain kind of feeling, certain kind of tone and theme that you associate with harmony, and this is not that. There is a wild string, but it is calling you, and you are there, but like you are like, yeah, but I don't want this to be a part of my identity. It's like that. It's like, yeah, it's like a sage confusion. It's like, yes, I want to dissolve, I want to experience, I want to be at I want to be a part of this, like a very Piscean Virgo, kind of energy. But at the same time, I don't want to be identified with it. So there is a sense of detachment that you seek and long and desire in it, but you fear that detachment will not be permissible in this scenario, because it's like, if you're in, you are in. If you're out, you are out. There is a certain sense of binary decision, binary rules that is implied in this situation. So Virgo, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time, okay? Take care. Bye bye.